What's up and welcome back, guys. I am your host GeekNerdy, and today is going to be the start of my new series called S.A.D, which will be about stress, anxiety, and depression. Um these things are like a major factor in my life, and I know that a lot of people deal with these multiple things on a daily basis. And I don't think certain people understand the factors that they contribute to these issues. Stress is basically a daily for almost anyone. First and foremost, you got to make it to work on time. You got to be nice to people all day long, even when they're disrespecting you and all this stuff. That's stressful. You got family, you got friends you got to deal with, you time management. All these things are already stressed all day long. So that leads to anxiety, which anxiety is not it's not bad until the stress really gets to you, because once the stress gets to you, then the anxiety flares. And from anxiety and stress, most people end up becoming depressed because stress is daily. Anxiety eventually becomes daily because if you're stressing on the daily, then that upping your anxiety constantly. So if not every other day or every couple of days, now every day you're going to stress. And that eventually leads you to depression because you can't focus on everything. You can't do everything. You can't be everyone's friend. Certain people, they don't understand these factors. Certain people, they're like self-motivated. They only worry about them. As long as they got what they need or anything like that, then they feel like it's good. I mean, but when they stress or have anxiety or depression, then that's when it's a real issue. But the thing is that everybody's going through these things every day. And if you can't see it, but you can see yours, then you're blocked. Like, in life. Like, period. Like, shouldn't nobody really deal with you? But there's always gonna be people that deal with you, because most people that are that don't see these things or see these factors in other people and stuff are really just worried about themselves. And it's hard for them to see it in other people, but it's easy for them to see it when it happens to them. So today I want to talk about the stress. Stress, people do like subtle things that can stress you out. Like, everybody has pet peeves. That's something that stresses you out. Like, if your pet peeve is somebody chewing loudly or chewing with their mouth open, then that's stressful to you. Cause you're like, okay, well, you can't do that with your mouth closed. Or like, if I can eat without making noise, I would hope you can. Like, we were all, well, hopefully everybody was raised properly to where they can close their mouth and chew their food. I can understand if you have like issues in your mouth or something like that, and you have to chew on one side or you have to chew a certain type of way. Then I can see that. Other stress factors is like these jobs. When you go to work, you don't want somebody in your face all day. You don't want someone breathing down your neck. You don't want a coworker telling you about their life story. Because guess what? I'm here to work. Like, if we're friends, that's one thing. We're coworkers. That means we work together. And if we're together and you're talking to me about stuff that has nothing to do with work, then you're not working. Like, you're literally not working. Unless you can talk to me and do your job, I don't want you to talk to me. Because I came here to get the job done, get out of here, go home. Like, and then on top of that, other people can make your coworkers can always make your job harder. Your boss can always make your job harder. Like, why? And sometimes you come across a job where you have a boss that just naturally doesn't like anybody, or doesn't like their job, or doesn't like the amount of money that they make, and so they make it their mission to make it harder for everybody else at work. Like, no, let's not do these things. Let's chill, let's calm down, let's get the job done so we can get paid and go home, because the only reason people work is to make money. Unless you have a career or something that you're passionate about, and literally passionate about, not just, oh, this is how I'm gonna get my money all the time. No. If you're passionate about it, then that should be your career. That should be the thing you focus on. Not just, oh, I need this to make the money, blah, 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 but then it stresses you out every day. You have to go home and you have to worry about this. You have to worry about that. You have to worry about this. And then on top of that, you have family and friends and relationships and stuff you have to worry about. So why would you want a career to where you can't even be comfortable being you, first and foremost, being at the job, second, being off the job, third, and fourth? Just why? Just why? Like, I really want to make YouTube my career because it's something that I would be more passionate about than probably anything else. Like, I love gaming. I love gaming with a passion, but I would rather extend it into being a career. I would rather extend me talking about my issues and my problems and what I go through, because I know other people go through certain things that it might not be exactly what I'm going through, but they can relate it to what they're going through. Like, it's so difficult to go through this life alone, and people really don't realize that, because me, I'm one of those types of people. Well, back in the day, I was like friendly, always with people, always going places, always laughing, all that. But now I would rather be at home by myself with my game, like, because when I go around other people, my anxiety already is like through the roof. And then I'm naturally a quiet person. So that already makes people want to be like, oh, you should be talking, you should be out of your shell, blah, 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 blah. Do you not understand that's not the type of person I am? Like, you just have to wait until that time comes. Like, I can talk to you, I will speak. If I want to, I will speak. If I don't want to speak, I won't. It's a natural thing. To me, speaking to someone is not something that is just common courtesy. Because when you speak to somebody, you're inviting them. You're inviting them into your space, your whole who you are. And sometimes I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to some random person and be like, hey, I'm such and such and such, and just start talking to them, because I don't know who you are yet. You could be somebody who's getting ready to go, I don't know, do something very, very bad. And I'm sitting up here having a full-blown conversation with you, thinking you're a nice, cool person and all this stuff. And I have no clue what type of person you really are. Because I don't know you. And that's my thing. If I don't know you, I shouldn't have to speak to you. Just because we've been around each other a couple times and had conversations and stuff, that does not make me know you. What makes me know you is you sitting down and having a real conversation with me. Like, about who you are, about your feelings, about things you've gone through and all this stuff. That's letting me know who you are. Me seeing you a couple times is not me knowing you. It's just not. And I shouldn't have to speak to you. If you really want me to speak to you, guess what you should do? Speak to me. That's literally how it works. Like, if I want somebody to speak to me, I'm going to speak to them. That's literally the only reason I would speak to you, because I want you to speak to me. Like, I don't even really call people on the phone, because unless we actually have something to talk about, why am I on the phone? Just why? Like, I'm not gonna stress myself out by being well, I'm already a people pleaser, but the thing is that I can't please everybody. I can't. Like, saying hi all the time, that's not my thing. Like, being up and wild and crazy and laughing and having fun, that's not my thing unless I know you. Unless I know the people that we are with. Like, I'm not going to be fully comfortable unless the person that I am with, that I actually know, makes me feel that way. Because if you don't make me feel comfortable, then I'm just in a situation where I feel stressed out and anxiety. Because if I'm there and you're having fun with your people or whatever, and I'm literally there looking like this, like, for what? For why? Like, it's really just a stressful situation to me, and my anxiety is already on 10 just from hanging around people that I don't know. Because I've always been raised to know your environment, to know the people that you hang out with, all that. Like, I just have to know, like, I do. Then I'm not just going to speak to you and have fun with you and not know you. Like, to me, that's disrespectful to myself. It just is. Because one day I could be having fun with you, and the next day my whole month's rent is gone. That's happened to me before. No, I'm not just going to have fun with random people anymore. Stress and anxiety is like a real crucial thing that people do not understand or see or want to see sometimes, especially in the Black community. And a lot of Black people will put you down because you're emotional or you're going through something. And I'm just like, bro, do you not see that they're having problems? They're going through something. It's just like some people, they say random ass shit about you that just should not be said in public spaces or just period. Because it's not something that you don't already know. Like me, people always be like, oh, he's so skinny, blah, 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 blah. Okay, thank you. I mean, I've been skinny. It's not new to me. It may be new to you, which means you should say it in your head. Because it's new to you, not new to me. I know this. Boy, you need to eat. How do you think I'm still alive? By eating, bitch. Like, I don't be understanding. I really don't. People stress me out just in general when I'm around other people. Because I always try and understand thought processes and try to get where other people are coming from before I actually like feel the need to reflect on that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you don't know that person and you already judging or saying negative things about them or looking at them funny, or why? I don't know you. Like, if I don't know somebody, I pay them none. Unless you're in my way or getting on my nerves or doing something I don't like, I pay you none. And it's because I don't want you to pay me none. I don't fuck with people because they don't need to fuck with me. Like, cause you never know what type of day somebody is having. And for you to speak up and say something that you may feel is not negative, it's just an observation. Guess what observations are for? They're to be written down so you can understand. Observe that. Like, people really stress me out by their thought processes and their concepts, and I just be like, everybody is raised different. Everybody's raised different. Everybody is raised in a different environment. They're raised by different people, grandparents, parents, cousins, like adopted, like everybody's raised different. So it's so hard for me to understand some people's mental, like where they're coming from. But that's what this series is really going to be about. Me trying to understand other people's mental. Like, I want to know where you're coming from, how you feel about situations to where people just randomly put you out there to be, to me, it's to be, I don't know, it's kind of like being put on the front lines, especially like if a friend's taking you to strangers' houses. Like, they're not strangers to your friends, but they're strangers to you. And unless those people make you feel invited or something like that, it's like you're just gonna be like, okay, I'm here. Like, what's up? What we finna do? Like, can we get it done? This exactly be how I'll be feeling, because I would rather chill in my room and not feel the anxiety of chilling with other people I don't know. I would rather do that. But, guys, this is going to be a long journey because I talk a lot to myself and I really want other people's view. So please comment below, please subscribe, please let me know like what issues or what pet peeves or what stress factors, what anxiety factors, what depresses you. Like, let me know, because for everybody it's different. It's a whole different concept because we're all different people. And I would much appreciate that, y'all. So, with that being said, GeekNerdy out. Do not feel sad today, please. Because I'm trying my best not to. It's hard every day. But I'll try my best not to. Thank you for watching.